You have a project with the Brazil and Africa Institute that brought young people to Bahia. What is the purpose of this project?
It's basically to enhance the impact of the development projects that we have in West Africa. We have a number of projects going on. Many of them are related to the increased insertion of small producers in value chains, and in that area there are many lessons to be learned from other projects, and we therefore thought it's very good to connect these producers to other producers and also research institutions in Africa. These are producers all from the cassava value chains, and there's a lot of experience here in Brazil, and therefore it was very opportune to bring them here. And it was also an opportunity to have them participate in the Brazil-Africa Forum.
Mm-hmm. What can be the role of young people in agriculture nowadays?
Well, they play a key role because they are the future. Young people are required in every trade in order for these trades to continue. And in agriculture it's particularly important because we need smallholder agriculture also in the future to employ many people, to provide the food we need and to look after the environment. So for them to actually stay in agriculture, it's very important to have attractive jobs, and trade, the use of communication technology, information technology is very important for them to actually have attractive activities to play and to in a way play the link between the traditional sectors and the modern sectors.
You think that the interest of younger people in agriculture can make the difference in the economy of the countries?
To a large extent, yes, because we need smallholder agriculture to transform. In many countries, and to some respect also in Brazil, it is still a subsistence agriculture, and it needs to move to a much more commercial, market-oriented agriculture, because these people also need income, apart from the food which they produce. And that's very important for any transformation, to have new ideas, and these come mainly from young people. So it's important to involve them and to listen to them and to give them an important role and a responsibility also to play in that.
How do you think that Brazil can help Africa countries in this field?
Definitely, because Brazil has a lot of research activities by Embrapa and also by private institutions in making agriculture more efficient. And there are also many solutions which are relevant to African problems, African questions, because tropical countries obviously face similar challenges, and the answers which have been found in Brazil can in many respects also be applied in Africa, always depending on the context. We can never transform a solution one-to-one to another situation, but as with our African young people who are now visiting Brazil, it's very important for them to get new ideas, and they can then see how they can apply these ideas in their own context.
At the moment, Brazil has more than 52 million of young people that don't work and don't study. You can think that they can be interested in agriculture?
Well, many of them are already engaged in agriculture. To many people, engagement in Africa in agriculture is not really their choice. It is the only thing they have left to do. And the big challenge is how to make agriculture so attractive to them that they actually want to stay there. Usually people want to stay in the areas in which they have grown up because they like the area, that's where the people they know are, and they have a certain linkage to the traditions and to the places. If they cannot make their living there, they are forced to migrate, but usually reluctantly. So if they have a possibility to make a living and to lead an attractive life, then they will also they will find a way to stay. And usually the opportunities of creating income also generate other opportunities, because they then have more people involved in those economic activities in those areas, more services, more diverse activities being possible, and then the overall place becomes more attractive. And that then also makes it possible for young people to stay. So it's this economic rural transformation which we are looking for. It's not only about agriculture, it's also about agriculture. So in rural areas, if that is the main economic activity, we need to work on that. But we also need to look at other activities, cultural activities, the availability of basic social services which make life possible for young families and people to stay there.
Okay, thank you.